Hello everybody. So I know it's been a really long time since I've been on, and I just wanted to do an update. Still on my dentures, that has not changed. My hair is different. I cut all of my hair off and went blonde. I went back to blonde because I'm so sick of dealing with the red in my hair. It felt like no matter what I did, it was just constantly coming through. So yeah, cut all my hair off, blonde again. I've been blonde in a long, long time. So the reason why I wanted to do this video is lips, dentures, Botox, Juvederm injections. In case you can't tell, I just got back. My lips are still numb. I was very honest with her when I went in. I told her that, I have dentures and I feel like I'm kind of losing my top lip, especially in this last year. I can really see that I'm losing my top lip. It's kind of like drooping down. So, oh, that feels good. Hold on, ice break. Um, so I told her that what I wanted to do, what my timeline is. I hope by the end of this year I can begin the process to do my implant surgery, because that's just something I really want to do. It's something I really, really, really want to do. And so I was hoping that I can do something with my, especially my top lip. I was more concerned about my top lip uh, now. And then she said whenever I go back and have the implants actually done, that I can come back in and she can look at everything. Because sometimes, the implant or dentures can, well, obviously, you guys probably know right now, it will change the structure of your mouth. So, like, let's say, even if I was to go right now and get a new denture, let's say I go and get a new denture somewhere, and, they put that denture in my mouth. How my mouth sits now with these dentures and how they can set with the other set of dentures can be very, very different. So it can throw what she done today off, just because, just how the new denture would set in my mouth. So the same kind of applies for the implants as well. That can also change, because just like I was telling her with implants, I'm assuming it's going to be less bulk. I can't talk. Less bulk in my mouth. I'm really swollen right now. But she said that would go down, but she says that she thinks I'm a sweller. So, I got my little ice pack here, and she said to ice it for the first 24 hours. Don't sleep, face planted into your bed with your lips all smushed and stuff. Kind of stay in an elevated position. And if I have any problems, just to come back and or call her and let her know that I'm having some issues or whatever. And I think she said I can massage my lips too, which I just plan on using like the Vaseline chapstick to just kind of smooth it on there some and count that as massaging it at the same time. She said that should be fine, but if it feels like lumpy or something, that I should go ahead and, kind of massage the gum a little bit. Now, because of just my lips and what I'm wanting to accomplish and so on and so forth, she went with oh God, there's so many different ones. It's like Reslin, for my lips. She said that she actually likes it a little better, especially with me having dentures. Juvederm tends to migrate quite a bit, and because I have dentures and my lip is kind of sunken in some, she didn't want it to migrate up into this area here, which could cause problems. So she thought that going with the Reslin would be the best choice for me and my lips and what I was trying to accomplish. And she said it lasts anywhere from 6 months to a year. And she said she's seen some people where it's lasted 3 years, and she's just like, wow, your body's just really taking to, these injections. And others, their body tends to burn through it really quickly. So it really just all depends. I'm hoping that it kind of like fades away a little bit, especially at the 8-9 month mark, because I hope to start prepping for my implants by then. So as far as my dentures, they're perfect. I have no issues whatsoever. I love Josh. I love the digital denture, what he did for me. It's I still to this day use zero product. I have not used product since my temporaries. I use nothing, absolutely nothing. They sit in my mouth just perfectly right. I think I had to go in. I think I had to go in once. Well, I think I told you guys about that. I haven't been in for quite some time to see Josh. When I did go in, it was actually for my sister. So, just so everyone knows, my sister's here. I try not to share too much of my personal, my personal life on here, but she may want to start sharing her story too. She is going through her process now, and she's going to see Josh, of course, and she goes tomorrow to get the impressions done on the inside of her mouth in order to get it started for her denture, and she could not do the immediate, and she opted to wait 3 or 4 months. So she was extracted 3 or 4 months ago, and she's going in to just go ahead and get her denture made tomorrow. So she's really excited about that. I am really excited about that. But as far as me, I have not been in to see Josh. I have not had any reasons to. So far, my dentures are beautifully sitting. I'm not having any sore spots, any issues. It's just really, I'm quite amazed by it. I am definitely a believer in this digital dentures because it has just, I mean, I have no issues whatsoever. It sits on my mouth nice. I can talk just fine. Still sharp. Can eat. Unfortunately, anything I want, and so I do. And I have gained some weight. So I think I'm like 120 pounds, which is like the heaviest I have ever been in my entire life. But other than that, I'm doing really, really well with my dentures. I just didn't like the fact that I was losing my top lip, and I didn't want to go a whole nother year with, because my bottom lip wasn't that bad. It was my top lip that, it's like this area right here. It was like really like drooping, and I'll try to do like, I did do some before and after pictures while I was there, and of course they did them too. But you can really see here, like, I could have, like, it would have been like my middle finger, how far down it went. Kind of like the droop or the slope or whatever you want to call it. And I didn't like it. So that's why I decided to do this. And the funny thing is when I went on YouTube, because I've been researching this stuff for, I want to say like 2 weeks or so, 2, 3 weeks. When I went on YouTube to look, I put in, dentures and lip injections, or lip injections, dentures, and nothing. Absolutely. I mean, a bunch of injection videos came up, and oh, it's my first time, and blah, 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 blah. But as far as like, hey, I have dentures and my lip is sinking and I'm going to go talk to someone about it, nothing. There was absolutely nothing on there. So like I said, when I went in, I was just very, just honest. I laid my cards on the table like I always do. I said, look, X amount of time, I had my dentures put in, I love them, everything's going great, this is what I'm trying to accomplish in the next 12 months, but this is what I'm dealing with. And I had before pictures, before dentures, with just kind of like a side profile. It wasn't a picture that I was like, here's my side profile, it was just like some random picture of, the side of my face. And you can clearly see the difference between that picture and the current picture. So I told her what I was wanting to accomplish, and no, I am not looking for Kardashian lips. No, thank you. I don't think my face can handle that. I just wanted just a little bit of lift to my top to kind of close this area some and bring that lip back up a little bit without losing any support for my denture. And so I was really surprised that she she went into detail about, what she thinks she could do and what she knows she shouldn't do. And I was very pleased with how she just went about the whole situation. And I know sometimes it can be hard for some people to talk about dentures. Um, you know, it just is. It can be hard, especially for. I'm not saying that men don't. Of course you do, but for women, and I can only speak on behalf of women. I'm a woman, you know. Sometimes it can be quite embarrassing for us to say, you know, oh hey, by the way, I have dentures, you know. And it's not that I don't regret it whatsoever. Um, and I also don't, it doesn't like weigh on me. I wasn't like, oh, you know, all timid and trying to like figure out how to say it. I just spit it out, you know. But at the same time, the thought of, oh God, I gotta walk in here and tell these people why I'm here, because it's not like I'm, you know, I just want bigger lips or something. It's because of the dentures. And she was really good though. But as far as like finding the information online for like on the in the community on YouTube, it was impossible. There was no one talking about it, and I was like, "What the hell? How is not one single person brought this up? Because it has to be an issue for people. It just well, it just is. It's just that's one of the downfalls. If you can find downfalls of dentures is bone loss, you know, because once those teeth are out and they're no longer stimulating your jaw and your bone, it's just the natural process of nature for it to start fading away. And you lose structure and your lips start sinking. And it's just the way it is. It just happens. So I was quite surprised when I couldn't find one single video on YouTube talking about this. So I was like, you know, I want to share this with you guys because it's, you know, it's part of my denture journey. So not much else going on. That's the only thing I can really think of that's been bothering me is that the top lip. And so I went and I originally just wanted to talk about it and ask some questions, and then they were telling me, well, you know, and I didn't tell the ladies at the front. Obviously, they have nothing to do with my actual face and what's going into my body. And they were like, well, you know, if you want, we can go ahead and numb you now. That way, you know, it has plenty of time to set in. That way, by the time you get in there, you know, no matter what you choose, you're ready to rock and roll. So I was like, you know, what the hell, why not? And, oh, God, if that stuff touches your tongue, oh, it's awful. It's absolutely, I mean, it tastes like weird at first, and you don't mean to. It's just sometimes your tongue it just happens, you know? And, I felt like I was drooling. It just like looked like some monster in the lobby. And she said, no, you didn't look like that at all. But, so they numbed me before I even went back there, and, I told her, you know, I may be drooling and stuff, but I want to ask these questions. And I did. I just came right out and I asked them. And she was really nice. She was very thoughtful and definitely not judgmental whatsoever. She was very experienced, and I think she did a good job. There was also some saved inside the syringe. So, and she said within 2 and 3 weeks, if I'm kind of like looking at it and I feel like, you know, like I may need this like a little bit more up here or something, that I can come in and she can use that, because she would save it. So so I can just kind of keep an eye on it and pop back in if I needed to kind of I don't know, pump it up. Sorry. And you know, just go from there. But I wanted to do this video because I found that I just found that it was really weird that no one was talking about dentures and lip injections. I was just like, how can I not find this on here anywhere? So I knew that I was going to do it. And I also knew that I wanted to share this with you guys because, I mean, if it's on my mind, it has to be on some of your minds. And this was, I signed up some program while I was there too. And this was, I think it was like 545, 550 bucks. Let's just say that, to get this done. And, you know, I think that it's worth it. I do think it's worth it. And it makes me feel better. So that's, do things that make you happy. But just be careful, obviously, while you're doing things. Just make sure that you're honest whenever you're walking in there, and letting them know, why you're getting this done, or even if you're not losing any of your lip at this point, and let's just say that you're just like a year into your dentures or something. I think it's very important that you still remain honest with them, to let them know, hey, I have dentures. Because I don't know if that would change anything, or like if there should be some restrictions on what they do and what areas. I don't know. I'm not a pro. I just think it's really, it's just for the best that you're very honest whenever you're walking in there, regardless as to what you're going to do when it comes to your mouth. Because it could be very beneficial. They can say, hey, you know what, while we're at it, I've noticed this part, we can do this as well, if that helps. Because she also said that she's noticed with some clients, when their lips start sinking that way, so it causes this area to kind of get longer, because it's dropping. She says sometimes what they can do is they can do Botox, um, somewhere here, I don't know, somewhere here, and what that does is they call it a lip flip. So when they inject in these two designated areas, it helps to bring the lip back up, to flip your lip back upwards. And I thought, that is intriguing. And I had no idea that you can do that. But so there's a lot of things that they can do, and they can help you. It's not necessarily for, like you're going in there with the intention of, walking out like I said, like a Kardashian. If you're honest with them when you go in there, they can possibly actually help you, to just give you I don't know if you would call it a cheery disposition, but just to make sure that you're happy, you're happy and you're content. And in order to do that, you have to be honest with them. So, oh, how does it feel? The top, when she did the top injections, they hurt like a son of a bitch. They were not pleasant. But when she did in here, in the middle part, I felt absolutely nothing whatsoever. But the edges, they stung. I wouldn't say they hurt like a son of a bitch. I mean, come on, let's face it. We had teeth ripped out of our heads, so it's not that big of a deal. But it stung. It kind of felt like a bee stinging me. And that was the only part that really hurt at all. Other than that, it was fairly easy. I think it took me talking and asking questions and going over my health and what I was trying to accomplish took longer than the actual injection time. So it was fairly quick. It was fairly painless. She said just to keep ice on it for the next 24 hours. No exercising, and you know, she said something else, and I can't remember. I probably should have listened a little better. But that's it. So I just wanted to pop on here and tell you guys that I'm hoping that, maybe my sister would like to share some of her story with you guys. I don't know yet. I have not asked. But we'll see. And if she does, then that's awesome. I'll be back on here to kind of share that with you guys. But if not, I'll try to keep you updated. Because obviously I'm probably going to have to split up appointments and stuff, like this is the consult and so on and so forth. But by God, this is the year. This is the year that I'm going to do this because, well, damn it, I deserve it. So this is the year that I'm definitely going to get it done. So I'm going to work on my timelines and stuff. And I probably should touch base with Josh too, to kind of see where he fits into all this. I'm not sure. And I lost that damn number he gave me of that place. And I went back to the video looking like, okay, well, maybe if I held it up or something, I can like stop it and then blow it up and look at it. But I didn't hold it up at all throughout the video. So I was like, well, that is absolutely not helpful. So anyways, so I will get back on here and share my process with that. And I'll probably pop back on for the next 48 hours. So this is day 1, tomorrow day 2, day 3, just so you guys can see what is happening with my lip. And I don't know how to do, like, I don't know how to put things inside videos, but it will probably be helpful to show you guys the before sitting in the chair at the spa, and then afterwards, immediately afterwards, sitting in the chair at the spa. So I'll try to figure out how to do that. I'm not really sure, but I'll do tomorrow and then the day after, just so you guys can see what is going on with my mouth. It's starting to not be numb anymore. It kind of looks like my top lip's bigger than my bottom. But I think she put a little bit more up there, so she said it would be swollen. So I'll pop back on here and let you guys know what's going on. But I just wanted to do this because I was going to do it anyways, and I was really bummed out whenever I went online, especially on YouTube, because, you know, I love you guys, and watching people's real experience is helpful. It's very helpful. And when I couldn't find it, I was just kind of like, what? That sucks, man. Don't they wonder about this, or ask? Or just, you know, isn't this a problem? Or is it just me? I have no idea. Let me know. All right, you guys, I love you very much. And I will pop back on here. And let's say, you know, in 4 hours, my lips are huge and swollen and just looks absolutely horrendous. I will definitely come on and let you guys see that. So I will talk to you guys here shortly. Dentures and lip injections. We should talk about it more.